Today's meeting is extremely important. I think it's probably one of the first public meetings in a long, long time that would highlight the question of extremism in Canada, particularly in the Indo-Canadian community, apart, and how the politicians in this country haven't paid much attention to it, and how extremism, drugs, smuggling, and even the immigration rackets all sometimes come together, coalesce to create problems for our society.
So I'm here at the United Against Extremism conference put on by the Canada-India Foundation and TAFSIK here at Vaughan. I was invited to speak and moderate some panels, and the focus of today's event is to counter the various types of extremism rising through Canada. We have Islamists, Muslim Brotherhood, IRGC connected, Pakistani ISI-funded shenanigans. We also have Khalistanis, of course. We have far-left radicals infiltrating our school systems and all that. And, of course, the rise of the sort of woke right, neo-Nazi segment of the population. So all the worst people in the country are very, very mad that this is happening, but I'd say all the best people in the country are in this building right now. So I'm excited to be here. We're about to get going, and should be a very productive day.
Well, it's a great conference in that we're actually talking about national security and foreign policy in a serious manner. Canada, for decades now, at the very least since Stephen Harper, hasn't been actually taking our duty as a G7 country seriously in cracking down on extremism, on actually taking a responsible place on the world stage in trying to push back against rogue regimes and support our allies. Canada has been mostly stabbing our own allies in the back for a long time, and I think that it's time that we actually, attempt to support those who support us, whereas right now, Canada, every time anything happens in Israel, anytime anything happens with India, we always tend to take the side of the bad actors. We always go after our allies and support those make excuses for Hamas, like many people in the Liberal government are currently doing. We try and call for constant de-escalation in the Middle East, not actually recognizing the real conflicts. We talk like second-year foreign policy students and looking at foreign policy as only de-escalation and escalation, and that's the only thing that matters. And I think that really it's that there is very much a good versus evil element to foreign policy too that I think Canada has to figure out. It's something that we at least took seriously under Stephen Harper, and since the Liberals took over, it's been touch and go when it comes to doing the moral thing.
Malik from Canada-India Foundation. We are doing this conference, United Against Extremism, today here in Canada, which we as Canadians feel is very, very important and timely for all of us. What we see here in Canada, what we experience here in Canada, we feel Canada is not the same. I mean, we are, as community, going through a lot of threats in terms of extremism, and this is not against any community or any individual or any organization. This conference is for Canada, to preserve Canada in its pristine state, which we came to, and make sure that we address the current challenges we have as Canadians in Canada in terms of dealing with extremism and what communities are suffering here on daily basis. We need to call this out and make sure government, policymakers, and everybody who cares for Canada listens to us as citizens of Canada and make sure they do their bit to help Canada be what it was, what it should be, and what we want for our children.